I'm Hillary Needle for House Magazine, and today we are in the beautiful Showcase Kitchen showroom with President and CEO John Starck. Showcase Kitchen is an award-winning custom design kitchen and bath renovation company located in Manhasset, which is where we are today, and Massapequa. John, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you too.
Tell me a little bit about how Showcase came to be, because I know you've got some significant history.
We do. I'm the fourth generation. My grandfather and his dad started the business in 1933 officially. I think they were working out of their pocket for a year or two before that.
Wow.
So my dad and I got to the business about 40 years ago, and that's when the kitchen business started to evolve. And I got in the business about 30 plus years ago, and been doing this ever since.
And now you're bringing in the next generation, I understand.
Yes, my daughter, she's the fifth generation.
That is amazing.
She's going to design school at Syracuse.
Wonderful. What is your process for working with a new client?
Sometimes they come in with a team, so they'll have an interior designer, an architect, a builder, so we'll be a part of that team. Sometimes it's a smaller project and they want us to kind of help them with the layout and the planning, so we'll draft up some renderings and sketches of the kitchen concepts that we're presenting to them, and we take it from there.
Do you help them with selecting their materials, their counter surface, appliances, finishes?
We have an in-house appliance specialist, my brother actually, that's what he does, and he'll work with them from GE product all the way up to Sub-Zero Wolf, even La Preneur. We have the distribution for La Preneur, which is a custom handmade range from France.
That is the Rolls Royce of ovens.
Definitely
stoves,
the
right?
Rolls Royce of stove.
That's amazing. So we are standing in front of this gorgeous island, and I know people have been really focused on having an island in their kitchen. Do you see that trend sticking around for a while?
It's been the most common request, I'd say, in my entire career. Everyone seems to want an island, some place to gather around, entertain. It's probably the most requested thing in a kitchen plan.
And if they had to choose between having a dining table or having the island, they'll go for the island.
I think they would definitely do away with the table. Smaller projects, generally, that's probably another common request, is to get rid of the table, make the island bigger, make the island be a place where they can sit around and eat as family gatherings. It's probably the most core part of the whole kitchen.
Center of the galaxy.
Yes.
And talk to me about some finishes and countertop material, because I know this is marble.
This is Calicata marble. This is probably one of the more expensive of the stones that we work with. It's a beautiful natural stone, but there's now new man-made materials, quartzes, that simulate this to some similarity. It's a little different, but certainly the cost factor is a lot less.
The cost factor is less, but in terms of care and maintenance.
That's another thing that we get as a benefit, is it's a lot more durable, it's more stain resistant, scratch resistant. This material will stain and will scratch.
So we don't want the red wine on the island.
Red wine would be an absolute hazard.
No red wine on the island. Okay, got it, check. So we are now in Showcase's gorgeous bath showroom, and we are against this backdrop of gorgeous mosaic tile samples. What can you tell me about them?
Well, we have probably thousands of samples in the showroom. We have about 50 different supply partners. This particular wall here is from Artistic Tile. They're at the forefront and certainly the industry leader for mosaic patterns, glass tile patterns, and we tend to sort of start with their product and work with them for the most part. So most of what's on the wall here are mosaic materials, so it's either a glass mosaic like something like this. These are marble and granite mosaics. This is a mother of pearl inlay with real exotic azul granite. So mostly mosaics on this wall. On the other side of the showroom we have stone mixed with wood materials, we have glass, we have pretty much anything from $4 a square foot all the way up to $400 a square foot. Can accommodate any budget.
So John, as we wrap up, I would like our audience to know, what advice would you give to somebody who's contemplating a kitchen or bath renovation? It seems very daunting, so how can you advise them to make it not so scary?
The most important thing they can do is hire a professional. A lot of people today, they go on Pinterest and Houzz and all these different websites and think they can pull a lot of that stuff together on their own, but it's really important to get a professional, architect, interior designer. If you're just doing a kitchen or bath and you just want to work with us to do that for you, we can do that as well. But for the most part, you need someone to sort of pull it all together to make it happen right.
That's smart advice, and it probably saves a lot of money in the long run.
A lot of money, and certainly you're ordering the right materials, the right amounts. the right
Excellent.
stuff. You
Excellent.
don't regret, no buyer's remorse.
Well, thank you so much for having us. I've got to go back to my kitchen and get my thoughts going. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you, everyone.